that data from the enroll. So that person's gonna need to know some software
You're up.
programming capabilities. And that too.
All right, Jared, we're back on.
Okay. All right, a motion to come out of executive session
So,
and let, record reflect that no action was taken.
Second.
All in favor, motion by, who made the motion? By Mr. Bishop, second by Mr. Gaines. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay, I need to add the 45-hour block of time for Tech Source for the month of March.
I make that motion, we add it to the agenda.
Oh, yep. Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Morrow, is that right?
Yes.
Second by Mr. Gaines. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
I make a motion, we approve the contract.
Second.
Invoice or whatever.
Right. Motion by Mr. Morrow, second by Mr. Gaines. Any discussion? All in favor
I
say
would
aye.
like to just
Huh? Okay.
ask that, before they come over, I would like for Michael to request them to come, rather than them just showing up and deciding they need to do some work or some training. I want our staff to request them to be here.
I will, and I had also told him that before we go into another month, we've got to have something prior to that,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
month prior.
And ask Michael, so, okay, what do you want to try to accomplish in the next 30 to 60 days with this? Assuming we don't have an IT director by then, and then let Jared respond, this is what I think we can do for,
Well, the problem is,
I know we got
We-
media, yeah.
we don't need to be implementing things now that Tech Source knows, because whoever we hire, that may not be their
Yeah.
field of expertise, So we do need to step up on hiring somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll look into another stream of
Thank you.
getting
All
applications
right.
in also. Just two quick items, dumpsters for the multi-purpose. I looked, what is out there now appears to be a 4-yard. I know you said a 4-yard. So Mike said that we need to get 2 more in there on a permanent basis. They're like $52 and something per month.
Just be aware, is this dumpsters we're talking, the big
Yes.
dumpsters?
Well, they're small
No,
dumpsters.
the reason we're trying to go to small dumpsters, because if they go to big dumpsters, I know what we have problems with is people will be going over there and trying to dump trash. This is the ones that you throw the lid back over, and we're keeping them, not putting nothing out toward the front,
What we
everything.
usually do.
at the back.
Okay.
We don't have
Alright.
they fill up. We only have
Like
2.
we're-
We need
we're
2
filling
and
up to
2
one
more.
and a truck.
And they overflow with
16-foot trailer on these bigger Chevys.
Got you, okay.
What I'll do is
Keeps the trash down.
touch base with Terry and have him do the little contracts that'll come through. The next thing is, real quick, City Tech, the emails that go out, there's that program for $5,000. Talked to Jared yesterday, and he said that the way it had been done without that was a very patched method. But what he wanted permission to do is to reach out to City Tech and say, look, we get you a PO out there today, will y'all do this for $2,500? Will you do it for $2,000? He said he finds that he can get things done like that, and he'd just like permission to see if he could say, look, if you.
So what have we been doing then? Was it not part of what we paid for to start with?
No, it was what Rusty was doing.
Yeah, Rusty incorporated something in our database. And
Yeah, he just did a method that I forget how Jared told me, because I'm not a technical person, as to what it was done, but it was basically just a patch method that he used to do it. And when he left, it all sort of just went, shoo.
Yeah.
But they got it
We
back
back up and
working,
running. Bring
but
it
it's
back
not
up.
the way it should be.
Right.
And there is a solution, but he'd like to go forward and see if he can do it, get it for less.
I know they're expensive, and we go and tell them, hey, can you give us a price on having it work correctly, since we're, jerry rigging it over here.
Well, he's not gonna tell him that, but what Jared said is this, that they have, it's simply an application that they just hit a like switch and
Yeah.
turn it on, and he said, you know, sometimes they'll take a lot less and then it's up and running, and we pay them a maintenance for any kind of updates anyway each year.
Yeah, I just
So-
know we paid them 40,000 for,
Yeah,
Right.
38.
You don't have to keep throwing that out there.
yeah.
No, it was actually 32, but anyway, 32 something, my whole big was something. But,
Okay.
so we'll, let him do that, that's all I have. I already did that. No, I hope.
Okay.
through on the next
Can y'all
one.
give us some direction on this, whether or not we want to allow Hart to put a press release out about our school bond election? Y'all have a chance to.
Sound
look
like
at it.
Jared made a bunch of good quotes in there.
Jared had no idea he was that gifted of a.
What?
You already read it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't read it.
When this
Who was
first
I talking
was
to?
presented to us, let me explain how this came about. Hart has been working directly with the election commissioners on operating the school bond election. They've been joined at the hip for the past 2.5 months, getting that done, okay? So there's a good, strong relationship there between the election commissioners and Hart because they've been joined at the hip. So this first appeared as a press release to sort of sing the praises primarily of Hart, but there was no mention in the original press release of the Board of Supervisors. So I put the timeout on it and told Hart, do not send anything to anybody until you get further communication from me. And they agreed. I made sure Tanya knew because the press release went to Tanya and to me for
So,
consideration.
so you quoted for
So
Jared?
I have
Good,
put
because
in-
I don't know what you, I didn't talk to him.
I inserted on behalf of the board
Yeah.
a statement from the board president, so it's very clear
Yeah.
how these machines got birthed, how they made it to Rankin County, okay?
Thank
And
you.
so
It
that's
looks
what-
okay.
That's what is the purpose behind it. I don't want to send it out, obviously, without Jared knowing what he is being quoted as saying.
Yeah, that way if I get
And I want
asked,
the
I'll
rest
know
of
what I
Sound really
said.
good though, man.
Yeah, I thought you did an excellent job, Jared. by the
Smooth,
way.
man, that's
Yeah.
smooth. Thank you.
Y'all need to let me know is there anything else you want said before we go back to Hart and say, let's go with this version. And you need to also know this morning while I was sitting here in the board meeting, Tanya sent me a message saying that she's reconsidering the statements in here about the old system, about the problems with the old system.
Jeez.
She just doesn't want to open that can of worms.
Yep.
And so what I am suggesting is, let me go in and rework that second paragraph, so instead of talking about problems, we talk about the fact that we couldn't get the old equipment maintained.
Yep.
All right? That's not a problem with functionality, that's just the reality of the age of the system. All right, so we'll talk about the aging equipment, can't get it maintained, so we needed to look at new equipment, and that's why we went with this solution. All right?
That's why you won't put it.
I agree with that.
Y'all all right with that?
Yep.
I can swallow it,
Y'all
I
want me to
guess.
push that back out after I get it reworked, let y'all
No.
look at it, be sure? or
You don't have
we
to
just
to
go
me.
with it?
Nah.
Right.
All right.
You're not gonna throw us under the bus.
Yeah. Well, I did say, it says, election commissioners, poll managers, poll workers, county staff. And our partners at Hart did an outstanding job.
Well, I will say, I heard, several of my poll workers comment on the,
We already read that.
no, I mean, the people were complimenting on the system.
Yeah.
The poll books need
Yeah.
work. They had the poll books up in
Yeah.
front of mine.
Yep.
And it was a little bit slow. When they ran into a voter that was in the wrong place, it really snags the system. They're gonna have to set it up so that you got a slick moving line and then a problem line. And you tell them, take your license over the problem line so you can keep moving people through the good line.
Well, having to sign the book too, I think, added a lot of delay.
Yeah,
You know, sign here,
Yeah, I
push
hope-
this.
yeah.
hit
yeah,
OK.
you go through and put your license here, and then you go over and have to sign again.
When I went
Senior
to,
citizens didn't like giving their driver's license and getting scanned. They
Yeah.
didn't like that.
when
Really?
I went to vote,
I was like,
they
Like,
used
why?
just the book. They did not use the poll booth, they just use. the
Why?
poll book. I don't know. I didn't even
Did
see
you
it.
talk to your election commissioner about it?
No, I have not.
Who's your election commissioner?
Eric.
Anyway,
What's your-
when I went to vote,
Why hadn't
they
she
did not
talked
even
to
use the tablet.
Thought y'all was
And
tight.
I asked the lady there,
She
I
has
said,
talked to
well,
him.
how is everything
She didn't like
going
what
today?
she said.
Yeah.
And she said, well, it's going pretty good. She said, we're demoing them today. And I said, we're demoing, she said, yes, we're demoing the equipment. And I said, no, ma'am, we own the equipment.
We're
This is
demoing
just our
it.
first time to use it. She just sort of looked at me. I said, I work for the county and I was in on the process of doing this. And I said, this is our new equipment. And she said, oh, okay. Well, they're scanning, just go over there anyway. But we were demoing them.
So did you make her use the?
I never saw them.
Oh,
They
really?
left it in the box.
I never saw it.
No way.
She looked me up. She took my license and put it against my name.
Oh my God.
They didn't use the electronic poll book. Oh, I thought you were saying they didn't have the old one.
No, they had
Oh.
they had the big.
Man, the ladies,
Yeah,
even at
old people
Pisgah,
voted
were
mine and
amazed.
saw me
They
come in
loved
there,
it.
and
I thought I'd walk in there and they'd be complaining about this electronic. No, this is great. They love the electronic poll book.
I tell you what though, man, those scanners so fast because I don't think we're gonna be held up at all by those. I think our lines are gonna be the poll books.
Yeah, and I
That's
even
true.
marked.
Oh, it's
mine
real.
with
Anything
an
you
X
gotta-
instead of
anytime
coloring
you gotta
it
find
in,
a
and I
name.
went to the machine and put it upside down and backwards. I just went-
Well, we did good buying
Literally, once
additional.
I got the ballot, it was literally 20 seconds until I was walking out.
Yep. Yep.
Well, it wasn't a lot
But
to
it
choose
took
from.
5 minutes to get the poll book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Site.
Right.
I stood in line for 5 minutes and then it took another 5 minutes.
So
But that
if
would have
we're
been the same with no matter what equipment we'd have gotten. I mean, that's just getting some bugs worked out
It
of
is
the poll
a
book.
bottleneck there.
well going forward though, you know, we bought 2 for each one, but if we are not gonna be sharing, then it's gonna be an issue. We're going to have to buy some more. Because unless the Democrats are not gonna let the Republicans use theirs too, then we're gonna have major problems. So,
All right.
Is that something that they can choose on their own?
well, we should be able to work through it and make it happen, but
Bob, do I have a
I don't
motion?
know, man.
Sir,
Do I have a motion to recess?
I have motion recess to March 30th.
Second.
I know
Motion to
that's-
recess
start with.
to March 30th, Mr. Morrow, second, Mr. Gaines. All in favor, say aye. All opposed.